Okay, this is the third in the series of how to update your equipment to run the audio box. And in the previous video, we've updated the radio. The second video, we updated the jar and SHA file. And now we're doing the final step, which is updating the radio on this controller that we're going to use in the show to control this audio box, this controller controlling this audio box remotely. So we need to update its radio and its jar and SHA file as well, which is the software which is running on the CPU and the controller there. So let's start that. We also need to have our network ID set to 4Fs, so same process for that. This one's already set because I already did it for the other one. Then we're going to refresh the node information. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to, it looks like the snapstick disappeared, so I'm going to disconnect. Then I'm going to reconnect. It will ask me to connect port USB 0. The number of your USB port may differ. So it sees the MAC address associated with the music box, but it doesn't see the radio on the controller for some reason. So, okay, first of all, we're going to check the network ID. It's set to 1C, 2C, which we know is wrong, so we're going to go through this process of expanding built-in. We go down and find this this subroutine set net ID. That's the one we're looking for right there. Whoops. Set net ID right there. I don't need the information. Leave me alone. Okay, so we're going to double click on that. And it's going to ask us to set the net ID. Again, we want to set it to 4Fs, which we do. Then we say refresh node information up here. Notice it's turned off 4Fs. Okay, now we're going to go out and again we're going to hunt for a second controller. Okay, and there it finally appears. Okay, so this one also had June 28th in it, and we're about to update that with today's version, which is called 7.15. Okay, so this is a SPI file rather than a PI file. We're going to Iskra controller 071519.spy, and we're going to do that update. Again, we want to make sure our radio has been locked out first. Bang. Okay, so that one's done as well. And if you, like I said, it's important that you have this lockout radio selected in the diag file tab, just like when we did the music box. Okay, so now we're ready to put the laptop away, and we're going to plug in. We're going to plug in our USB stick into the controller with the correct jar and SPI file from 7.15. And we're waiting for the window to show up. Okay, and it says the same thing. Would you like to update 7.15 from 7.7? The answer is yes. We say yes. And then we reboot again. Okay. Now let's see what's shaking over here. We're going to load a show just as if we would normally. Let's go to setup, load script. Going to load this Vacaville script, test Vacaville. Okay, it's already loaded, good for us. Now I go over here, and I don't have any modules turned on, so I'm going to go turn on a couple out in the garage so that because otherwise we can't proceed for the show, I don't think. No GPS on controller, okay. I'm going to go turn on the modules out in the garage so that I can proceed with the show. as well as we need GPS in order to start. So I have to find out why GPS isn't going. So there'll be a fourth part to this. All right, thank you.